progression from MDS to AML is part of its natural history. We know that somewhere between a quarter and a third of patients will progress to AML. We're learning a lot more about what's causing that. There's been some fascinating studies recently, particularly making use of newer single-cell technologies, understanding the clonal architecture of transformation. It remains a very difficult thing to treat. It causes a secondary AML that we know is considered to be adverse prognostically. One of the relevant recent developments, I think, is the incorporation of CPX351, which has been shown to improve survival in patients with secondary AML from MDS. But survival does remain suboptimal, and we clearly need newer and better ways of managing it. So, I mean, CPX is now widely used. As I say, it improves survival, but it is quite an intensive treatment. A lot of patients with transformed MDS or CMML are older, have more comorbidities. A less intensive approach is more suitable. Venetoclax and Azacitidine as an option is now the standard of care for older AML. I think that still applies in the transformed MDS context. I think an important point to state is that even where patients have already had azacitidine or hypomethylating agent and perhaps progressed to AML through that, there is still a premise for moving to venetoclax and azacitidine. And we know that in the VIALE-A trial, many of those patients had previously had exposure to hypomethylating agent. And we've had some good successes recapturing response at transformation by the addition of venetoclax. And I think that's an important point to make too.